Hello everyone, Kyle here from Turf and Surfers. We're building a CETME Model C. This is a 308 battle rifle from the country of Spain. Now, I happened to order this parts kit off apexgunparts.com. This is not a paid sponsorship or anything like that, so I'll get that out of the way. But I wanted to just kind of give you an overview of what they sent me, the condition this stuff was in, and a brief overview of my intentions, some of the struggles that I'm seeing in the future for this build going forward. Now, hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you plan on building a CETME Model C but are having trouble figuring out how you're gonna bend the dang receiver. From what I've gathered, some information in some forums, it can be done for under $25, $30 if you have some tools already. We'll see about that, no guarantee. However, I will be documenting that process, so it's important to subscribe. Leave me a message in the comments if you're planning on building one of these. So let's get on to the front handguard. As you can see, I bought this kit, said it was in good condition. This front handguard is in good condition. It's heavily used, obviously, but not used to the point where it's unusable. I plan on leaving this as is, same with the stock. I'm kind of one of those original guys, you know, that just likes his stuff original, or as close to original as possible. Obviously, when you're doing this type of build, you know, we're gonna be bending our own receiver, etc. So it's not going to be original, but we can get it pretty darn close. The 308 barrel, said it's in good shape for the most part. I mean, it's a 308 barrel for $150. So we also have the rear iron sights. Everything works great. The charging handle and the trunnion. Now, as you can see, this front part of the receiver was cut just behind the trunnion, so we will need to remove that. I plan on covering all of that in these future videos to come. Again, this kit was in good condition. Everything seems to cycle and slide as it should. The trunnion appears to be in great shape, so that's good news. Now the bolt carrier group is in great condition, from what I can tell. Obviously, I haven't messed around with it, but this will work just fine. And I can see the wheels on the bolt carrier spin freely. They're not jammed up. The pin's not jammed up at all. I can see it coming out. And overall, it is what it is. So next up we have the trigger group. Again, this is in decent shape. We'll do a test on the hammer. It does work, and it works pretty dang good. We've got 3 different positions. I believe I will have to weld a shelf on one of these positions to prevent this thing from going full auto. And there's some grease on it. It almost looks like Cosmoline, but I want to say that it's not. It looks like something a little bit different. It very well could be. It's some sort of grease. But as far as everything is concerned with this, there's no major scratches, no dents, and the trigger group functions as advertised. So I've got no beef with this. The handle, yeah, it could look prettier, but like I said, it kind of adds to the authenticity of a vintage war rifle, in my opinion. And last but not least, we have the stock. As you can see, this stock is in good condition. One thing I did notice on it, that it is missing the button. So I'll have to get a button installed for a sling. It does look like the padding on the end of the stock is some sort of replacement that the Spanish military must have put on after the fact, because from what I've seen on these rifles, a lot of times there'll be the letters CETME written somewhere on the rubber guard on the stock. There's also some rocks in there from Spain, of all places. And like I said, here are some miscellaneous parts. We've got the bird cage on the end of it. I'm not sure what this thing is threaded to. I'm not even sure if this will fit onto the new 308 barrel, but we'll take a peek at that when the time comes. So there we have it. There's an overview of the CETME Model C. I'm not going to get into any more details on these smaller parts because this is just a video on what you get from apexgunparts.com. I'm very happy. I'll definitely buy either another CETME C or some other parts weapons that they sell. Customer service is great, shipping was great. Like I said, I've had a great experience overall with them. This is not a paid endorsement, once again. We do have 2 steel flats here, so we will be going ahead and bending and welding these into receivers using the Unistrut 20mm bar and press method, which is not my method or any plan I had to do this. It's just what I found on the forums online. So there's some geniuses out there that come up with some amazing alternatives to the very expensive jigs. So if you would like to get notified of future videos and builds concerning this weapon, hit the bell, hit the like and subscribe button too. That really gives us motivation to keep making these kinds of videos, because at the end of the day it takes time, which is money. And so I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.